Hey, Coco from Coco and Low here with Mimi from Brazen Hussy. Lately I've been getting tons of requests via email about Mimi's hair when we go out, and I was kind of wondering about it too. It's always very flowy and luxurious and shiny, and I'm always very jealous, so I just wanted to ask her a couple questions about how she did her hair, and we're going to go through a tutorial. And she'll let us in on some of her inside secrets on doing her hair. One of the biggest is what she actually uses to make her straight hair curly.
Hi guys. So this is what my hair normally looks like when I get out of the shower and it dries naturally. It's pretty straight, but I'll start by telling you what kind of straightener I use to curl my hair. And this one is by Hair Art, ceramic tourmaline. I think I got it at a salon somewhere in the mall. It goes to 450 degrees, so it gets pretty hot, but I only put on 370 so that it doesn't dry out my hair. And you have to make sure that if you're going to use a straightener to curl your hair, that you get one with rounded edges, like so, rounded. Otherwise, it'll just be too kinky and more crimpy than curly. So to protect my hair, first I use Moroccan oil. Just a little bit will do. I feel like I'm on a cooking show or something. Maybe about this much, and I have lots of hair, so it's kind of gross, but anyway, run that right through, and we'll begin. So let's get started. What I do first is I separate the top part of my hair in sections. I just use a regular band, and I just separate it so it doesn't get all mixed up, and I start with the hair underneath, right here. I'll take about a section that is, say, about this big, and here we go. So I start at the top and just clamp it in there, and I slowly turn and move downwards and slowly turn. Sometimes it gets stuck right here and you can't turn it anymore, so you just unravel it and continue. Okay, so that one turned out like that, but if you want to go over it again, just make sure that you find where the curl is, and then you can go over it. And at the end, kind of make sure that you're twisting it so that it has a curl like that. And that's the first one. And then you just keep doing that, taking sections. Let's try it again. So start at the top, slowly move down and turn the straightener as you're moving down slowly. Unravel and continue. And there's the second one. There's two so far. So we'll do the same on the other side. Take a section, start at the top, and turn your hand. It doesn't really matter which way you turn it. Just try to keep it smooth and try to keep the hair touching the hot part. Don't worry if you don't get it the first time. It took me about 3 times to do it. Just practice on nights when you're not going out, so that if you end up looking gross, you just wash it right out. Turn. My hair's steaming. It's kind of scary. Turn slowly so that the heat gets to it. And there's the first layer. See? Bouncy, natural looking. So then I take the next section. Doesn't have to be perfect, but just put some hair down on both sides. And put it back up. Keep it separated. Ow. And keep going. So, section. And turn and down. Stuck, unravel. Turn down. That one's not as curly. I guess I did it too fast, but you can't keep going over it because it'll end up looking gross. Those ones are at the bottom, so sometimes they just get mixed in with the good ones, which is fine. That one's a bit better. Guess my hair is still kind of wet. I just washed it, so it's kind of moist still, which is why it's steaming. Not to worry. Apparently ceramic is good for your hair. So, slowly, and turn your wrists. There's a good one. Just do this to your whole head, taking little sections and keep bringing sections down from the ponytail at the top. You can use bigger sections if your hair is thin, but like you just want to make sure that the hot part kind of gets to all the hair. That's why you'll kind of figure it out once you keep doing it. And that's the next part. So now I'm almost done. I have about this much left to go. Because I have layers, I usually do my bangs like closer to the end, just like wherever it splits naturally. What I do with my bangs is, here, I'll show you with this one. Kind of already did them, sorry. But I start lower down so that it's not like curly from the very, very top. I'll start about here instead of right at the top, and just do maybe like one full turn. So see how it's like still flat here now, and it's just curly at the bottom. And do the same on the other side, which I've already done. See? And keep going. So there you have it, kids. Curls for days. Actually, it will last days. You can spray it if you want, but I usually just leave it because then it's more natural. If you have any more questions about anything that I talked about today, just leave a comment on Coco and Lo's blog, and I will try to get back to you. See ya! See ya!